Kingston, Jamaica. How are you? I'm so excited to see you this afternoon. I'm broadcasting from a platform called Haps TV, and it's really easy to use. And through the platform, I broadcast to several different social media platforms at the same time, and I see all of your comments right here. How are you doing? I'm Jackie Cameron, and I live in Kingston, Jamaica. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm managing a business called Jamaica So Nice. And this is an e-commerce store offering authentic Jamaican products. Now, I am here to share the Jamaican experience with those of you who have never been to Jamaica, and with those of you who have been, who have had exciting memories and would like to recall them. And the Jamaican experience is captured in its people, who we are, in our culture, what we do, in our products, what we make, and in our attractions, in that natural beauty and history of Jamaica. So how are you all doing? It's hot here, 32 degrees Celsius. But I prefer to be hot than cold. I suppose I'm just used to the warmth. Today I'm going to share a topic called Interesting Facts About Jamaican Reggae Music. Do you know that Jamaican reggae music is a worldwide sensation? What is Jamaican reggae music? It is a fusion of different kinds of music, such as jazz and blues and calypso, mento, gospel, and it can be political, militant, spiritual, and even romantic. I remember growing up as a child, going through the different genres, stages of the development of reggae music, and learning all the songs and the dances, ska, rocksteady, reggae, dancehall. I remember that. And I remember that as a student in Ontario, I attended a Bob Marley concert. And that was magic. It was memorable. It was the only concert I've seen Bob Marley in. But it was magic. First fact about Jamaican reggae music is the origin of the word reggae. Some believe that reggae developed from a Jamaican slang called reggae, which means raggedy, because reggae music is a mixture of different types of music all stitched together. While others believe, including Bob Marley, that the name reggae originated from the Latin reggae, which means king, or the Spanish meaning the king's music. Early influences, that's the second interesting fact. Now, as a British colony and the crossroads of trade in the Caribbean, Jamaica was exposed to many different kinds of music. From the UK, sea shanties, and gospel music. From the Caribbean, merengue and calypso. And from US, jazz and blues. So all of this music that we were exposed to would go on to influence reggae music. The third interesting fact is the genre of reggae. Jamaican music is known worldwide, but not many people know how much this tiny island has influenced reggae music. International artists such as Rihanna, Sean Paul, but they have made international hits using reggae music. Reggae is characterized by a fusion of European and African traits, and there are other genres of reggae music such as ska, rocksteady, mento, and gospel reggae. That's Lieutenant Stitchy, one of our gospel reggae artists. Next is Jamaican Independence. Jamaica got independence from the UK in 1962. And independence brought not only economic turmoil, but also a cultural awakening. And the local musicians, producers, DJs started building studios, establishing record labels, and developing new types of music. The fifth interesting fact is about Bob Marley. Bob Marley was born on the 6th of February 1945, and he was given the name Nestor Robert Marley. But they soon quickly changed his name to Robert Nestor Marley because people were saying that Nestor sounded too feminine. And growing up as a teenager, Bob Marley got the nickname Tough Gong because he was one of the toughest youths in Kingston, Trenchtown. And he later named his record label Tough Gong. And this is now consumed by a record label called Island Records. Number 6, dance to the music. No, not that music. In 1973, when Bob Marley was on a tour as an opening act for Sly and the Family Stone, they got fired, Bob Marley and the Wailers. And why did they get fired? Because they were more popular as an opening act than the main act. So can you imagine people coming to the concert mainly to see Bob Marley, and when Bob Marley was finished, they left before the main act? Oh, that must have been very embarrassing. But that just shows how popular reggae music is and how popular Bob Marley was at that time. Number 7, reggae in mainstream. Reggae became popular in mainstream white audiences in 1974, and this was through a British artist called Eric Clapton, who did a cover version of the Wailers tune called I Shot the Sheriff. And this was a big hit in US and UK, and of course brought attention to Bob Marley and the Wailers. Also, an artist called Jimmy Cliff. I'm sure most of you have heard of him, Jimmy Cliff. Starred in a full feature-length movie called The Harder They Come. And this was in 1973. And he played a character, a young boy coming to town, to Kingston, to seek his fame as a reggae singer, but then meets up on crooked producers and the police and so on. This movie was a big hit and had a cult following. And this is one of the reasons that reggae went mainstream. So thank you very much for listening, for coming out to view this broadcast on Jamaican reggae music. So I've been through 7 interesting facts about Jamaican reggae music. 1 is the origin of the name reggae. 2, the early influences. 3, genres of reggae. 4, Jamaican Independence. 5, Bob Marley. 6, dance to the music, but not that music. And 7, reggae and mainstream. So thank you for listening. Thank you for your valuable time. And I remind you that tomorrow at 4:30, we're going to have the draw for the 1 pound bag of Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. And you can still enter at this stage if you can name me 1 interesting fact about Jamaican reggae music. So I'll give you the email address that you can mail your answers to. So I'll see you tomorrow, 4:30. We'll be going through a brief broadcast on Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee, which will be one of the main products offered in the Jamaica So Nice e-commerce store. So God bless you all. Thank you for coming. See you tomorrow.